So did you know that kids animation story channels are one of the channels that have one of the highest views on YouTube? And did you also know that having a kids animation channel on YouTube can give you the potential of earning several thousands of dollars? So for instance, as we can see on Social Blade here, using a popular kids animation channel such as Gracie's Corner, you can see that their estimated monthly earnings is anywhere between 35,000 US dollars to 571,000 US dollars, and this is huge. So in this video, I'm going to be providing a step-by-step tutorial on how you can also create your own kids animation story channel using AI and other simple tools as well. And also note that all the tools I'll be using in this tutorial do have free versions. So if you want to try it out first to see if this is something you want to commit to, then you have the opportunity to do so. So in terms of the tools would be using Canva. And if you're not familiar with Canva basically helps you make very beautiful designs of pictures or of templates or brochures, flyers, etc. The other tool we'll be using is ChatGPT. And if you are not familiar with ChatGPT essentially gets a chatbot. So you can communicate with ChatGPT just as you would communicate with any human being. And it's actually very smart. The next tool we'll be using is 11 Labs. So 11 Labs also helps you convert text to speech, and they have a database of different voices that you can choose from specifically. And then the other tool would also be using is Adobe Express. So Adobe Express also allows you to animate some audio. Okay, so having said that, a brief introduction. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Lenny. On this channel, I provide tutorials on anything ranging from technology, AI, you just name it. So if these are contents you are interested in, then I'll encourage you to hit the subscribe button and also like this video so that it can be pushed out to a wider audience. But I'm first going to start by generating app prompt. And I just want to create a short animated kids story script with one narrator describing just 3 different animals in the jungle. So once your script generates, the next thing for you to do is to copy that script into a Google Doc. What I like about ChatGPT is that it not only provides you the scripts, but it also gives you some ideas of what the scene should look like. As you can see here, I've just copied the script, highlighted the narrator part of it, and we are good to go. So the next step after creating your script is to generate the voice. And this is where 11 Labs comes in and is very useful. So what we are going to do is we'll go into 11 Labs, we click on speech, and then you click on text to speech. Or you can use your own voice and change it into something else. But I'm going to go with a text to speech. With 11 Labs, there's a plethora of voices you can choose from, so you can decide to choose from different characters. As you can see here, I'm just using the Zach who's mimicking the voice of a child in animation characters as well. So now that we've chosen our voice, we have our settings. The next thing for us is to go into our Google Docs and copy our script. So it's very important for you not to just copy the whole block of scripts, but you just have to copy the parts where the narrator is talking. So you need to do those individually. So for instance, you come in here, you copy your script, and then you paste it in the 11 Labs. So you copy, paste it in 11 Labs, and then you click on generate. So you have to do so for all the blocks of scripts in your full script. Now that we are done with that, all we have to do is download all these scripts and put them on a folder on our laptop. Now, once the script has been downloaded, the next step for us is to go into Adobe Express and basically go to the tab that allows us to animate voices. So as you can see, you can animate your voice for free. You click on Start Now. And the good thing, again, about Adobe Express is this animation feature is free as well. So you could basically start your own kids animation channel with zero monetary investment. Of course, you need to invest time. You don't need to invest a lot of money starting it. So if you just want to try it out, then I'll just recommend that you go for it, because these are very basic and beginner friendly steps as well. So the first step for us is to choose a character. So you go through this process. It really depends on what theme you're going with. It really depends on what character you want to choose. So for instance, I've chosen Loretta. The next step is for you to choose your background. So now in Adobe Express, although it's free, if you want to have it on a transparent background, then you probably have to upgrade. If you are okay with using any of these pre-designed backgrounds, then you're good to go. So I'm going to choose the Spring Jungle background here, as you can see. So this is how transparent will look like. Transparent means that you can put it on any background of your choice, but if you decide to go with the pre-designed background, then this is how it would look like. Now the next step is, I have to also mention that you can also choose to upload your own image of your choice as well. Now that you've chosen your background, the next step for you is to choose the size. So I'm going to be uploading this tutorial on YouTube, and that's why I'm choosing 16 by 9. I'm doing a long YouTube video. If it's a short you're trying to design this animation story for, then you probably go for the 9 by 16. Or if you are doing this on Instagram, LinkedIn, Snapchat, it really depends on where you're designing this story for. So I'm going to go with a 16 by 9, and this is a very important step. Now the next step is, once we've decided on our character, the background, and the size, the next step is to go into our computer, select the audio files. So we are going to select the audio files here. You can also choose to record on the fly, but that's not what I'm going to do. So we go in here and select our audio files. Once you select your audio file, it will take you a while to upload and do some processing. And then once that's done, you'll be able to download final copy of the animated video onto your laptop again. Let's give it a while to process. Okay, so now that this is done and we can see the character we choose talking now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna download this onto our laptop. You have to do this for all the 4 different audios that were generated. Now that we've generated an animated video from our audio for all 4 of them, the next step is to go into Canva. So now, as I mentioned, we are using the free version, so you don't need to pay for it yet. If you find that this is something you really want to do, then you can go onto Canva and then go for the pro version, the teens version. That's if you have a beta team. But a pro version is really good, because then you'll be able to move the background or the video. Okay, so we are gonna go and click on create a design. As the video we downloaded was 16 by 9, I'm just gonna click on 16 by 9, which is the presentation here, to give us a fresh, clean template. Now what we are gonna do is we are gonna drag all the videos from our folder on our laptop into Canva, and then we start designing it here. So we are going to drag all the videos onto our presentation frame here. And then the next step is just to add a few effects. And I know that this is a video, but what we can do is we can go into elements and add a few effects into our jungle background. So we just have to search for, let's say, animated bed. So we have an animated bag. Just make it smaller, and we'll probably have to do this for all the backgrounds we've downloaded. So we have the animated bed frame, and then let's say we have an animated butterfly as well in here, and then we can have some animated trees as well, just so the background looks a little more realistic. So we have animated trees. They're gonna put here. Good. The first animal from our kit was the monkey. We're gonna search for monkey and then put a monkey in here But we have to be very strategic about when we introduce the monkey. So this is where the monkey comes in. So you drag the monkey in here, and then you could probably animate it. So you can decide on how the monkey comes in. So we'd say, let's say tectonic. And then the next animal is a slot. So we are going to go into elements and look for a slot. So this is right here. And again, we are going to animate it as well so that we can, so that it looks a lot more realistic, right? Then the third screen, they're going to have an elephant, because that's the other animal that we talked about. So we're going to look for an elephant. So let's see. We can search for elephants in elements. So let's say animated elephant. Remember, we are just using the free version. So they had different elephants in there. I just want one that's like facing the other side. So I'll just say elephant. Let's see what we get. Okay, so we have here we have this elephant here. Pretty big elephant here. I'm gonna make it smaller, and then we are also gonna animate this as well. So click on animate, and then probably you click on tectonic. And yeah, and then the next step for us is we just want to introduce some transitions. So we're just going to highlight all of these frames. We're going to add transitions here. So we probably just wanted to dissolve slowly into the background. So we're just going to use the dissolve transition. You have our animated story video ready. So the next step for us is to download this one. So we're going to download it as an MP4 video. I'm going to download all 4 pages. Come on to our laptop.
Welcome to a jungle where every day is an adventure waiting to happen. Today we met 3 special friends on a quest unlike any other. First, meet Max the monkey, whose laughter fills the air and whose curiosity knows no bounds. There's Sam, the sloth, who teaches us that sometimes the best way to experience the world is to take it slow and enjoy every moment. And here's Ellie, the young elephant, whose heart is as big as her dreams. She believes that together they can achieve anything.
Okay, there you have it. Our kids' animated story video ready to be uploaded onto YouTube. And if you loved this tutorial, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.